Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be having a look at how you can install your own custom PEDs into default game slots. So today we are going to be installing the enhanced LSPD comp v4. Now if you haven't followed the previous tutorial yet on how you can install the base modding DLC pack, make sure to check that out. A link is going to be in the top right now in a card. And also this video is part of a playlist called Learn GTA5 Modding Albo's Way. For all tutorials, make sure to check out the link in the top right as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what we're going to do, obviously first we are going to be downloading this file. And as you can see, we are going to be downloading the latest one, which is going to be version 4. So we're going to click the download button. And then we're going to complete the security check and hit the download button. And we're going to wait for it to download. So obviously we are going to be having to save the file in a new folder. Obviously we haven't got a PEDS folder yet, so we're going to create a new folder in our download/GTA5 mods folder to keep it organized. And we're going to call that PEDS, just like that. And we're going to go into there and hit the save button. And it's going to download, and we're going to open it with WinRAR. And we're going to extract the file into the folder. And once it's all downloaded, you're going to navigate into that folder. And we're going to hit the README, and we're going to quickly look at that. So obviously in the README here, that is a picture, it gives you a bit of general information about the mod itself. We are going to just install it using the modding DLC pack 5 README, so we're just going to quickly open that. So we're going to go into the modding DLC pack 5 folder, and we're going to open the readme.pdf, and then we're going to go down into the PEDS to replace existing PEDS that are in the game by default, for instance SMY-COP01, that's what we are doing right now, so let's go up into there. So if you're going to replace existing PEDs that are in the game by default with your own custom ones, there are really two steps that you need to complete. You're going to start with the first one, add the PED files here. So we are going to be doing that using OpenIV. We're going to launch that, and we're going to go over into Grand Theft Auto 5 Windows. And once that is loaded, we are going to be going over back into our favorites menu that we created earlier. We're going to click favorites, and then we're going to go into modding DLC.rpf. And then we are going to go down into x64, models, CD images, and then we're going to go into component PEDS.rpf. As you can see, this archive is now empty. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit edit mode just to start that off. And we are going to open the folder containing the PED files once again. And once that is all open, you're going to go into the folder with the PED files. And as you can see, over here we've got all the PED files, and all of these files do not end in _p. If you look here, these files will end in _p. Now we don't want to add the _p files into here. Those go in a different location, which we'll do in step 2. So make sure you only install the files that do not end in _p. So quite simply, as we've done quite often before, select all of these files by holding the control key on the keyboard and clicking them all. And then simply just drag and drop them over into OpenIV. As you can see, they're now all installed over there successfully. And if for whatever reason you are unable to drag and drop them into OpenIV, you can also simply click the plus button over here and then navigate over to the PEDS download. So we go into here and we're doing the enhanced LSPD comp files, and then simply select all of these files that do not end in _p. So select all of them by holding Ctrl on the keyboard and press open. And then they will be imported here as well. So once that's done, you've pretty much completed the first step of the replace existing PEDs steps successfully. Now the next step is that we place any props for the PED where the file name ends with _p into component PEDS _p.rpf. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back one, and we're going to go into component PEDS p.rpf. And as you can see, this is still empty because we haven't added anything here yet. And we're going to quite simply go back into the PED download, and we're going to install the props of the PED, which are basically like the accessories you can put on it. And as before, you can simply select both of these files by holding Ctrl on the keyboard and clicking them, and then drag them over into OpenIV while the edit mode is active. And alternatively, again, you can click the plus button and go to the files and select them holding Ctrl on the keyboard, and then press open right up over there. As you can see, they have now been installed in over here successfully. So what you can now do, quite simply, is deactivate edit mode. You can also close this, and that pretty much ends the steps for installing existing PEDs into the game and replacing the default slots. So what we're going to do is we are going to be opening the game, and we'll have a look at how the PED looks in game. So if you now crash during at any point of the loading screen after adding in a PED, that PED model might be corrupt. try taking it out of your game, see if that helps with the crash at all, and make sure to contact the author to see if you can fix the PED if it does turn out to be an issue. But obviously this PED is all good, so we are going to be able to load into the game successfully. And what we can now do using the trainer V from script hook, we can go down into model spawning, and as you might remember, we installed SMY Cop 01, so we can simply navigate over there in the menu and we'll have a look at how that looks. So obviously this is quite a different PED than we were used to in the default game. It looks much nicer. This is the PED we've just downloaded. So because we now installed the prop files as well, we can also go into the trainer V model spawning menu and then close menu, and you might remember it said hat and glasses. So you can see if we activate the hat, it'll have a nice hat fitting the PED on this PED, and if we put on glasses, that should work nicely as well. As you can see, you've got quite a few variations there, and you can put on props for your PED and accessories for your PED if you wish to do so. So that pretty much explains how you should replace existing PED slots in the game with your own custom PEDs. So I do hope this video helped you out. If it did, please remember to hit the like button, it really helps me out. And make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with future content and tutorials as well. And if you haven't checked out the Learn GTA5 Modding Albo's Way playlist yet, a link for that should be on the screen right now. You can check out all the other tutorials I have done on how to mod GTA5. And with that being said everybody, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.